Hey guys, MC Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Jada Toys Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers Wave 3. Here we have DJ, the first and only ever first time DJ action figure. I believe it's the first time. I don't think Soda made one. I believe this is the very first DJ action figure that we've gotten. So it looks great. We're gonna get into it. Very excited. He has an effect piece in here, but I already cut out all the ties and stuff in there, so just kind of floating around now. It just kind of fell apart, fell out of there. But we get some cool accessories here. We have the typical arcade box style here. I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store. It's funny because Guile is in stock. I actually just received Guile today. So, you know, there's Guile there. I just received him today from Big Bad Toy Store. So Guile, I would have thought would have been one of the most anticipated. I mean, I think Cammy ends up taking that spot, but I would have thought Guile for sure, like pre-orders, you know, they would have processed pre-orders and still not had Guile in stock, but turns out they have Guile in stock, whereas DJ and Cammy are still both listed as pre-orders, so they didn't get enough to fulfill everyone's pre-order. I thought that was a little bit interesting. But Guile looks amazing, but DJ looks really cool too. So we're going to get into it. You can see here that country of origin for DJ is Jamaica, and his fighting style is kickboxing. You can see on the back of the package there, we just kind of have DJ posed up there. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get DJ out of the box and let's take a closer look. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're getting super close to the 50,000 subscriber goal that I set for the end of the year. We're getting very, very close. With your help, I know we could do it. So make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Okay, so here we go. We've got DJ out of the package, and we've got him all set up here. And this thing moves around really, really nice. I think something about his upper torso. And I guess, I mean, I haven't messed with Fei Long in a while, and it's going to be similar. I don't think it's going to be the same pieces and parts or anything like that. But it's, you know, because all the other ones, you know, like Ken and Ryu and all that, they have gis and stuff. We don't have... Do we have? I think Fei Long's the only... Well, Dalsim also. But he's a bulky guy, and he doesn't have like a shirt. He doesn't have, you know, a gi or anything overlay on top. But he moves around really nice, and we have some really cool things. You know, in typical Jada Toys fashion, when it comes to the Street Fighter stuff, we get one extra set of hands. So out of the package, he's got fists with gloves on them, and then we also get these thumbs up on the left and a like finger gun for the right. So we get those hands there. We get an alternate head sculpt. So actually, this is the one that comes on the figure out of the package. So I already swapped out the like the screaming head sculpt. This one looks pretty good. He's got a smile going on there. He's got his hair in there. Does this one swivel too? Yeah, you can swivel this hair in there too, which is a nice touch, but it drapes over his shoulder nicely there. So we have that, and then we get the awesome effect piece. I don't know exactly what it was called. I looked that up just to make sure I got the pose right. So it's kind of like not the sonic boom that Guile does, because obviously they have a very particular effect piece there. But this has a nice like fiery color to it. We get this nice orange with a little bit of a deeper orange as we kind of come out to some of these tips there. And it looks pretty awesome. So very cool. We also get a real metal chain that I already put on there that he's wearing, which is awesome. You know, really nice touch. I think Dalsim had like metal earrings. Then he gets the metal chain. Guile also has a metal chain. So lots of really cool stuff going on with DJ here. So let's go ahead and get in for a closer look. Okay, so here's an up-close look at DJ. We have that flame effect. This is the air slash is what the move is called, the air slash. So we have that there. It's really cool. We got the stand that we get with all the other figures. Well, not all the figures. Cammy did not come with one. But pretty cool. So here's the DJ figure, and then we have that gold chain on there, which is really cool. We have this connector piece there you see with, like, you know, the metal band, like, metal string, I don't know what you would call it, the metal chains type things. That adds a lot of weight, so it might want to droop down a little bit, but it's definitely unsightly, so you want to make sure it is, you know, in the back there. But that looks really good. We get the screaming head sculpt, so that's sculpted nicely with the open mouth there, so that looks really good. We get the M in his hair for, I guess it would be Maximum, which is in blue, so we got orange, blue, and white on this guy. Now, the game sprite is actually like a brownish color, so this must be based off of the concept art. So I had raised the question on Cammy, like Cammy had black boots instead of green. The game sprite were green boots, but concept art and whatnot is black boots. So the sprites in the game concept art aren't always aligned, and it looks like the action figures are going with the concept art versions, which I think, you know, add some depth and detail in some of them, like Ryu with the torn gi. That the game sprite does not have the torn gi, but that, you know, that's something that you see in the concept art. So we have that there. So that is the one head sculpt. Let's go ahead and pop that off. Let's put the other head sculpt on here. And again, the hair you can actually swivel around if you wanted to, but again, this one just drapes over his shoulder so nicely. Like, you know, I don't know that you want to do that, because if you swivel it the other way around, like, that doesn't really make sense. But it could work in, like, if you're getting into certain poses and that type of thing. But there we go. Looks really good. The shading that we see in the muscle definition, we see that with all the figures at this point. So we just kind of get this pinkish color. Oh, it's more of a reddish color, I would say, to bring out the definition in the muscle. So it looks really good. You get that in the butterfly joints, like you can see here in the pec and then in his chest. It looks really good. A little bit on the arms and whatnot. And then a little bit even on the feet and the ankles there. Just says maximum on the sides of his pants. These pants are not the same as Ryu and Ken. At first I thought, oh, they're going to be the same. But this guy is significantly taller than those guys, which is pretty crazy. So that's what we got there. Again, the two head sculpts, and then the extra hands that we get there. So DJ looks great. Now let's go ahead and check out his articulation, because again, the torso just moves really, really nice. All right, so DJ's articulation, he can look up that far, which is good. He can look down that much there, which is great. On that neck, you get the separate neck piece along with the head, so you can do some good rotation, good neck pivot, and everything going along there with the head. So that is great. The shoulder, you can get the shoulders to go straight on out like so, which is good. You get a full rotation in there. You got a butterfly joint that gets that arm going really far back, because he kind of has, again, a kickboxing style. So, you know, when he goes in for boxing and some punches and stuff, you could work that butterfly joint, which is great. And then coming forward on that butterfly, you can only go so much, but you get a decent amount of crossbody there, which is actually really good there. You got upper bicep swivel in there. Double jointed elbow gives you that much bend there at the elbow. Nice bend. Wrist swivel, and they do hinge. Standard horizontal hinge on all four hands that he comes with. We have the diaphragm cut on DJ, which gives it a little bit of movement, but the ball joint waist, when you work the two together, you can tilt to the left that much there. You could tilt to the right that much there. You get a swivel at that waist. You could turn slightly at the diaphragm, but really you got to do it at the ball joint waist. Coming forward, he can crunch forward that much, which is pretty good there. And then going back, he can crunch or lean back that much there, which is pretty far amount, which is good. The legs, you can do full-on splits like so, which is great. You can kick forward far. You can go back really far. There, you got an upper thigh cut in there. The only thing that sucks is when you turn the leg and whatnot, you're going to break up the lettering for the maximum, but there's really no other way to do that. Double jointed knee gives you that much bend there at the knee. Very thick pants, but it's a pretty good knee bend. I mean, we are flat a little bit, but it looks like it's kind of the best that they could do. My knees were fairly stuck at the bottom joints. You just kind of have to work it and open them up a little bit. Oh, and I forgot to mention there's some shading, some like yellowish orange in the pants to bring out the folds and details in his pants. I forgot to mention that earlier, but you could clearly see there. It's not just the light shining off of it. That's actual paint that they added in for that effect. So that's really cool. The ankle, you can swivel at the ankle. You can hinge the foot down. You can hinge up. You got ankle pivot and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So really good articulation for DJ. Okay, to show you guys the size difference between DJ and some of the other characters, here we have him next to those Wave 3 teammate Cammy, and then we have the Entertainment Earth exclusive Player 2 Ken, and you can see DJ is much larger than Ken, that like significantly, and then of course, taller than Cammy. Taking a look at the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Player 2 and Bison, and you can see these guys are about the same height there. And Bison being a little bit taller, but he's got the advantage because of the hat and the thick-ass boots that he's got going on there. But DJ is a very tall character, which is great, and he moves around really nicely. Okay, so here we have the DJ figure. Again, awesome figure that moves around really nice. As you can see, he can get himself into some really high kicks, which is awesome. So you can recreate, your fights that you have, in the game, which is great. So here I have him kind of up against Ken. But you guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below on DJ. Guile, I think it's going to be hard for Guile to beat out DJ. Cammy is still my favorite of the wave. She might even be the best figure in the entire line. I know that's going to be debatable, but she was really well done. DJ is no exception. I've heard Guile is absolutely amazing as well. So Wave 3 really rounding out to be an outstanding wave by Jada Toys. But I think that at this point is to be expected. They've done so many great things with the Street Fighter line. Yeah, we're not super deep into it, and they're only releasing so many figures per year. but we're getting a lot of really good stuff. So you guys give me your thoughts on the DJ figure down in the comments below. I'll have links in the video description below if you want to get in an order for DJ. I don't know if he's in stock anywhere, but hey, you can get a pre-order in. That way, you know, whenever the next shipments arrive, you can secure yours and get yours in. But you guys give me, again, all your thoughts down in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and as always, thank you for watching.